Okay, so I'm just making my way towards the Dollywood parking checkpoint. I did want to mention they have some banners up, actually, some little A-frames that Dollywood is expecting to hit capacity. It is officially Black Friday. Lots and lots of cars pulling in. Yeah, that is so crazy. Here's a closer look at the sign. We anticipate high capacity attendance today and potentially limited parking. Definitely get here a little bit earlier as we are inching closer and closer to the holiday season. Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, it is officially November 28th, Black Friday, so I thought it'd be fun to come out to Dollywood theme park, check out how the crowd levels are today for Black Friday. We'll check out some of the posted wait times for different attractions around the theme park, some of the different merchandise offerings, because this is literally our first time spending Christmas in the Great Smoky Mountains. So I do want to see if they are running like any Black Friday deals here at Dollywood. And we'll check out all the new happenings around the theme park. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. I did want to mention though, right now it's about 9:45 in the morning. I definitely suggest you do get here a little bit early, just like any other theme park though. It is Black Friday, so you can score some close parking. And of course, with the holiday season in full bloom here in the Pigeon Forge area, they are celebrating Smoky Mountain Christmas here at Dollywood. So hopefully we can catch a little bit of a Christmas show. We can get into the Christmas spirit and yeah, just have a beautiful Dollywood kind of day. I did want to mention though, Dollywood is currently under their holiday hours. The theme park does open at 11 a.m. but holy moly, like coming into the park, it is super duper busy. Right now the park isn't quite open just yet, but I could see how big the line is over by the security checkpoint. Definitely super duper busy this morning. Seriously though guys, holy moly, I think this is probably the busiest I've ever seen Dollywood while living here in the Smoky Mountains area. Before the park opens, there is a sea of people to get through the security checkpoint this morning. This is what the lines look like to actually get through the security checkpoint here at Dollywood before park opening. You can get to like the next spot where actually you get your ticket scanned, but really busy this morning. Okay, so the attractions do officially open 11 a.m. here at Dollywood. You can get through security checkpoint at 10:15 and actually enter the park at 10:30. Look at the line though to get like your annual pass or your park ticket scan to get inside. It's actually back here past the turnstiles and the ticketing booth. Here's the ticket prices at Dollywood though. They start about $85 to $95 and then go up to about $135. That's literally for 3 days, which is a really good deal. And if you do buy an annual pass still in 2025, it does roll over to 2026, which is really cool. They have a silver pass, a gold pass, and a diamond pass. We do get some different perks for each of them. Okay, so we're just entering Dollywood right onto Show Street. One of the first things you're going to want to do is get your picture taken by the Dollywood Smoky Mountain Christmas sign. That's located right out in front of the Show Street Palace Theater, where you can actually catch a really good Christmas show for the holidays. Definitely check out Christmas with the Kingdom Heirs. Here's some of the different show times for today. It does start at 11:30, the first showing, and then the last showing's at 4:30 p.m. Definitely very good show though. Holy moly though, the line to get inside of the theme park would seriously rival any Disney theme park. Definitely really busy today. I did want to mention though, up front they do have these little park maps for the Dolly Parton Smoky Mountain Christmas. That's running November 1st to January 4th here at Dollywood. This is a great thing to get though. It shows you all the different food offerings with the brand new tasting pass. You could ride the Dollywood Express during Christmas time here at Dollywood. It's really nicely themed, and it shows you all the different show times like Heidi Parton's Christmas to Remember, 'Twas the Nightmare Before Christmas. Lots of different things going on at Dollywood. First up for today's Dollywood tour though, I think we're going to start out over at the Emporium, the massive gift shop as soon as you enter the theme park. This way we can kind of give the crowd levels a chance to disperse and head throughout the theme park. So right off the bat is actually a brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt with the candy cane design. You have the butterfly with the snowflakes. These are $40. I love this though. I haven't seen this one just yet here at Dollywood, so that one is a cool little find. They do even have like some assorted coffee mugs. This one comes with like a little keychain there. It's like a Christmas sweater. It says Dollywood for $15. These are massive though. They even have some different things that are brand new down here. Some different like a Hammond's Candy Cane Crunch Cocoa. How cool is the packaging? These are $17 a piece. They have double chocolate. And then over here, it looks like they even have some brand new candy canes and different things that you can purchase here at Dollywood. So even some like Christmas snacks. Here's some brand new adult size pullover sweatshirts with the Dollywood logo. They do have that nice pink one with the butterfly with the snowflakes on display. And then right over here is another brand new adult size pullover, again with the candy cane design with the snowflakes. So they are currently putting out even more brand new merchandise for the holidays here at Dollywood. Here's even more of the Christmas favorites at Dollywood though. This is like your classic, almost like a Disney spirit jersey with the gold flaking, but you have the Dollywood logo with the stars. These are actually a little bit cheaper than Disney though, $75 a piece for them. They have some really nice sequin Santa hats. So you kind of have like the red and green sequins for the holiday season. This one is really fuzzy on the bottom for $20. Again, these are adult size. Some really nice winter beanies though, especially for the chilly days here in Tennessee. These are $27 a piece. You have like I Heart Rudolph and then Jolly. These are like little football Letterman patches, so really nice quality. And then here is another holiday adult size spirit jersey with your silver lettering for Dollywood. The bottom section is actually like a sweatshirt material, like you could see all of the tinsel. This one's really nice. Here's even some really fun brand new coffee mugs at the Emporium. These have like almost like a rainbow design there with the butterflies, the music notes. I like this a lot. These are $15 a piece. Next to that one is like your smaller size shot glass. These actually have the same design though. The shot glasses are $7. And then right underneath there is some brand new adult size pullover hoodies. These are definitely like a lightweight material. Dollywood, it says established 1986 Tennessee for $60. But they do have these in a couple different nice colors. Of course, you have to check out a whole bunch of the awesome coat of many colors merchandise. Here is a 50 by 60 inch throw blanket. This is actually lined with Sherpa on the inside, so definitely keep you warm. It's embroidered with Dolly's signature for $40. It does look like they even have some kid-size pullover hoodies. These are only $40 a piece, but it's embroidered Dolly. You have the patchwork design there on the pocket. But here's literally a whole Christmas tree decorated with the coat of many colors merchandise, like the little Dolly Parton dolls. You have some teddy bears, and they do sell all of the assorted things down here on the bottom section. Here is the teddy bear. It's embroidered Dolly there on the little Tootsie. These are only $20 a piece, so a really good deal. Here is some of the assorted things that they're calling like stocking stuffers. A really nice Christmas ornament. And again, these are blown glass with that patchwork design. $20 a piece for them. They even do have some cool things for like the kitchen. Here's a really nice ceramic spoon rest for your stove with a coat of many colors. That one is $15. It even says Dollywood on the bottom. And here's the actual coat of many colors Christmas ornament. This one comes with a little gold tag there that says Dolly. Of course, we are looking for some incredible deals on the Dollywood merchandise here for Black Friday, and here is some really great deals. You can get your hatware, your, let's see here, your hats, your drinkware, your tote bags, waist bags, and ornaments are only $9.99 right now with any purchase. They have your 40th anniversary, a blown glass ornament with Dollywood Parks and Resorts. These are double-sided, 40 years of loving every moment. These are originally $20, now $10 with any purchase. They have some really tall stainless steel tumblers. These are actually etched with the 40 years logo, Dollywood Parks and Resorts. $20 a piece for them, now $10 with any purchase. They have so many different things though, some umbrellas. Here's a really nice, almost like a little crossbody bag for your drinkware. So these are insulated for only $8 though. You got like the Smoky Mountains, the Dollywood logo. So many different cups you can get though, part of that deal. Here's a huge ceramic coffee mug, Dollywood Parks and Resorts, and then it has the 40 years logo on the back side. These are originally $15. They do have your taller glasses. This actually has the 40 years logo on both sides though. That one is now $10. And even more throw blankets. These are fleece, 50 by 60 inches for the 40th anniversary of Dollywood. Seriously though, how could you go wrong for only $30? And check out how adorable these cozy little socks are. So they have like a little snowman with a felt top hat. These are only $8 a piece. They have a reindeer with some antlers and then a Santa Claus version. And then right underneath there is a brand new adult size long sleeve graphic t-shirt. This one is the backside. Oh, what fun it is to ride. But you got like Big Bear Mountain, Wild Eagle, the Mystery Mine, some of the different roller coasters around Dollywood. Then on the front side you have Santa with his sleigh, and it says Dollywood. These are $35 a piece. Here's a few other retro design themed merchandise offerings. This adult size full zip hoodie. These are actually only $40 a piece, but it says Dollywood Smoky Mountains 86 original. On the backside there's no design, but these are nice and like lightweight for $40. They do have another brand new pullover hoodie I want to show you. And again, this is actually much heavier material. It says Smoky Mountains, Tennessee, established 1986. Let's see the old price of Rooney here. That one is $45. Here's your Dolly Parton Experience coffee mugs. These are very tall. It says the Dolly Parton Experience. These are now $15 a piece, marked down from $30. So that one is 50% off. I Will Always Love You coffee mug with Dolly's signature. These are $10 a piece from $13. Here's a really nice adult-sized baseball cap for the Dolly Parton Experience. There's actually a lot going on over in this section, though, of the theme park for the holidays. These are on clearance for only $10. It does look like they do have them with a couple different colors with the purple stitching, and you can even get some of the blown glass pumpkins that are actually made right here at Dollywood. These are on clearance as well. And look at this, tucked away in the corner, you do have a very sparkly like plastic sequence cup. This one has the little butterfly. I'm shocked, like all these good clearance offerings. And here's a whole adult size selection of different clothing offerings that are an additional 30% off. Here is a Dollywood graphic t-shirt. This would have been perfect for Halloween with that nice tie-dye graphic. Right behind there, they have an actual Christmas pullover sweatshirt. This has like the carolers in front of the Christmas tree with all the lights. These are originally $40 a piece. They even have some Life is Good Grinch graphic t-shirts. How cool is this though? With a Grinch, and then you have Max, Whoville, or Bust. I love this. These were originally, let's see here, $29.50 in the park, now on sale. And then right over here is another Grinch graphic t-shirt. The world needs more love. You have the Grinch with the heart hands. This is also Life is Good. I am so excited though for Dollywood's I Will Always Love You Music Festival next year. That actually kicks off the 2026 season in March. They do have last year's graphic t-shirts on clearance though. These are originally $25 with an additional 30% off. It looks like they even have this one here that's brand new on sale. Look at this though, with like the really nice like retro design, I Will Always Love You, and then it says Music Festival on the bottom. These are originally $40 with 30% off. Here's a few other Christmas happenings here at Dollywood. They do have this adult size pullover hoodie. It says Holly Dolly. You have that big graphic with Dolly Parton though. These are only $45 for the hoodies. They do even have like the 'Tis the Season, really tall stainless steel tumblers with Dolly's signature there on the bottom. These are $25. And here's some brand new of the guitar Christmas ornaments. This blue one, this actually spells out Dolly Parton, which is really unique. They do come with a little Dollywood tag for $20 a piece. But here is the brand new gold version with all of the rhinestones, and you can actually get the coat of many colors crossbody bag. This one's actually Loungefly. It's got that sparkly design, but also embroidered with Dolly's signature for $90. And now that we've checked out a whole bunch of the assorted sale merchandise here at the Emporium, let's actually continue on our way and see what else we could find here at Dollywood. I was definitely thinking the crowds were gonna thin out a little bit while we were in the Emporium, but it is super busy. The crowd levels are everywhere. I am so excited for the brand new attraction coming in 2026 though, Night Flight Expedition. That's actually located over towards Wildwood Grove. So I'll head over there, check out some of the park updates and any new updates for the new attraction coming next year. This whole area of the theme park though is decorated so beautifully for the holiday season. These are all like real Christmas trees that they have decorated with the Christmas lights. There's even some snowflakes up there on the back wall. Let's make our way through Glacier Ridge though. This area was awesome for Halloween time though, for the Fall Harvest Festival. Now they're playing Christmas music throughout the area. And again, this is a spot where you're gonna find a whole selection of like really nice decorated Christmas trees. Here's a new little section decorated for Christmas time at Dollywood. This is Dropline Bay. You can see all of the little Christmas trees with the twinkling lights, some polar bears, and of course the actual Dropline attraction is over here. Lots and lots of polar bears and Christmas trees. Here's actually another merch booth though with some more deals going on. So they do have different things here. This is all an additional 30% off. They have some really nice adult sized tank tops. Looks like they do have these in different colors though. Like that is a gray color. They have like that same design here with more of like a maroon. Even some different graphic t-shirts if you are looking for one with just like the classic Dollywood logo. These are 30% off. This is why though you have to check out the merchandise all over the theme park because they do sell different offerings in pretty much every single store. This is like a disco ball snowman, 'tis the season to sparkle. These are $40 a piece. It even says Dollywood on the bottom, but they make those in a couple different colors, like the solid black version. Here's some really fancy cowboy hats. I feel like this one actually like screams Dolly Parton. Look at this though with the holly berries. You have all of the gold swirls, and they do have an actual Santa Claus cowboy hat with a little buckle on the front. This is definitely a good spot though if you are looking for a really nice winter beanie. This is the ugly Christmas sweater beanie for Dollywood with the red and green. It's embroidered Dollywood on the bottom. These are $15 a piece though, so a really good price. They have a bunch of different ones, kind of like with that same pinstripe logo, with 3 different colors for $15 each. And I did want to mention though, if you are looking to score some of those great deals on the 40th anniversary merchandise, they have some different offerings throughout the theme park, like your graphic t-shirts, 40 years of loving every moment, with some of the roller coasters there at Dollywood. It does look like they also have some adult size shirts down here on the bottom section. This is actually like a bunch of pictures compiling the attractions around Dollywood. That one was originally $20, but here is the pennant. These are originally only $5 a piece, so lots of good deals today at Dollywood. They have your waist bags with the 40th anniversary logo. And again, these are only $10 a piece with any purchase, and a really cool pair of ears. Definitely gives me like Disney vibes with the 40 years logo and Dollywood. Next up though, let's actually head on over to Wildwood Grove. Okay, so let's actually make our way throughout Wildwood Grove. Check out some of the posted wait times for attractions, but even more archways with some festive like holiday colors. Look at the snowflakes, the Christmas trees, and all of the twinkling lights before you even head inside Wildwood Grove. A quick little update though, they do have a ticket information booth where you can purchase your tickets to like Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show, Titanic, Dolly Parton Stampede, and Hatfield and McCoy Dinner Feud. I'll actually link our videos we did from Titanic and Pirates Voyage Dinner and Show in the description box of this video. Here's a fun little ride for the kiddos, Black Bear Trail. So you can come over to here, ride these little bouncing black bears at Dollywood. It's actually a walk-on right now. Literally nobody in ride for this attraction at the moment. I actually want to head over to Big Bear Mountain entrance, check out some of the posted wait times for some of the attractions here in Wildwood Grove. But again, they're funneling the Christmas music throughout. It's decorated really nice for the holiday season. And we could check out some of the new updates for Night Flight Expedition. Like I was saying, they just added some coaster track to the attraction, which is really cool. Okay, so Treetop Tower is currently a 0-minute wait. The Barnstormer, 0-minute wait. Dollywood Express, the next departure is 12 p.m. There's a couple different rides though are temporarily closed or delayed at the moment. Let's actually come over to the back section though of Big Bear Mountain. Get a closer little peek, see of the different construction updates for Night Flight Expedition. You can see like the massive building there off in the distance, literally with the track of Big Bear Mountain. Let's see what we got though. Oh yeah, so you can kind of see some of the area over this direction with some of the track there. Looks like they have some big construction vehicles working at the moment as well. Let's actually make a quick little pit stop-a-rooney over to Mountain Grove Merchants and see what type of merchandise they have inside. Okay, so you can get some of your assorted Big Bear Mountain roller coaster merchandise here. You got like the roller coaster track. That one says Dollywood. Kind of like a flame design for Big Bear Mountain. That one is really neat. Here's another one. I don't think I've seen this one before. It says Big Bear Mountain Dollywood. Length 3,990 feet. Height 66 feet. Speed 48 miles per hour. That one is $20. They kind of have like the same difference, like the same type of design with the roller coaster track, all of the stats there. The ride time is 99 to 104 seconds. Right up ahead though is a really cool graphic t-shirt. Dollywood Big Bear Mountain. You have like a big Jeep here on the front and then like the little Dollywood license plate, kind of like it's popping out the front. And then right over here is definitely some beanies you're going to want to check out for the holidays on the chilly Dollywood days. This one says Mama Bear with a little black bear for $25. They do have a couple different versions of them though, which is really nice. Here's yet another cool adult size pullover hoodie, again with the Great Smoky Mountains. You have a bear there and it says Dollywood, Tennessee. These are $50 a piece. This is why you definitely have to look in a bunch of the stores here at Dollywood because they do all sell different merchandise. Here's some more adult size pullover sweatshirt, Holly Jolly Christmas with the little snowman there. These are $40 a piece. They do have them in two different colors. And then right up ahead is a pack of really cozy socks, again with the little snowman. It says these ones are the actual world's softest socks for $17. Even some assorted adult-sized baseball caps. This one's embroidered Big Bear Mountain on the front. And then you do have the Dollywood logo. That one is $20. Next to that is a really cool design, though, kind of like a bear slash the front there. You got that same graphic for Big Bear Mountain. And you could even purchase some of your assorted Dollywood snacks at this gift shop. They have some Cajun hot mix, roasted salted blanched peanuts. Still got some candy corns here left over. You can get some gummy watermelon rings and some sour sidekicks for the kiddos. But you could even get some different freeze-dried candies and some gourmet popcorn. And here's a sight I never thought I would see before. They have a massive black bear wearing like a Santa cowboy hat. Like how cool is that? That is everything. Since we're actually by the Mystery Mine Coaster, I did want to mention it is currently closed for the remainder of the 2025 season. That will open back up next year. But again, the Christmas theming is scattered all throughout this area with these beautiful archways with some really nice snowflakes. Over here at Glacier Ridge, you can also purchase your 2025 tasting pass. These are $42.99. If you are a diamond pass holder or gold, you can get them for $39.99. But they do have some of the assorted desserts, like your red velvet funnel cake, and also these delicious looking apple fritters. These look crazy good. You can use on your tasting pass. Here's some of the different things that they normally sell, like some mini cinnamon bread, a little bit of a tongue twister, your funnel cakes, and all types of cool toppings. Definitely this whole area by the Wild Eagle roller coaster attraction, super duper easy going this morning. Holy moly though, get a load of this. Over at the bottle toss game, check out the sheer size of these candy canes you could win. That has to be the largest plushie I've ever seen before. They have some Santa Claus plushies you could win for the holiday season, and then dangling on the opposite side is some gingerbread men. I'm loving all the new plushies for the holidays though. Look at this one. You have a peppermint cat Pacino, a little bit of a tongue twister. They have some little reindeer with like gold antlers and little scarves on. And then over here is some really cool little garden gnome with snowflakes and dressed up as Santa Claus. This whole section of the theme park though is such a great little area to come walk through, especially when it is nighttime. They have all these strands of lights scattered throughout this area, and again it kind of drops like snowfall. Listen to the noise though. Just very, very peaceful. Let's actually take a moment to look inside like this old wooden schoolhouse replica. But the theming even continues over there. Like they have it all decked out for Christmas with some lights and snowflakes. But you can actually come up here and look inside. Such a fun little thing to check out though. We have Cram Superior map of Tennessee hanging on the wall over there. And again, you have all of like the students' desks. Looks like there's some papers, some books, like a dunce cap over there. And they do have like an actual photo of like what this would have looked like back in the day with all the students at their desk. Look at the golden rule. Do unto others as others would have them do unto to you. You have like the teacher's desk in the back there with a little apple on the front. Also part of Glacier Ridge. They're calling this section Valley Falls. So they do have some more Christmas trees over here, some polar bears like scattered throughout this area. Of course you have this really nice like waterfall feature, but it looks like a couple of the polar bears are on the loose. Over here at the Hickory House Barbecue, you could even purchase some hot chocolate, and I can attest to this. We vlogged this in a video. This hot chocolate is definitely very superior. One of the best hot chocolates we've ever had in a theme park. It's very rich and creamy. Let's continue on our way throughout Dollywood though. Head over by the church. It looks like they have all the Christmas trees all lit up and some wreaths in the windows. I absolutely love how they have the church decorated for the holiday season though. They have the banisters wrapped in garland. You can see like a massive Christmas tree like on the inside of the church right there through that door frame. They got some Christmas lights. Then up ahead at nighttime, all of these twinkling like snowflakes actually light up at nighttime. Let's actually make a quick little pit stop over to the blacksmith shop though. Check out some of the different Christmas items they have. You could even like hands make your own knives and like different things on the inside, which is really fun. Here's some more great gifts and stocking stuffers, they're calling these. So they have some Christmas tree, like homemade horseshoes. They're kind of like frosted on the end there of the tree, just like it snowed. That one is $75. They have another massive one here, kind of like a reindeer. It has a red nose on the front, so that one's like Rudolph. They do still have some of those pumpkins again with the shoe horns. These are $65 a piece, but you can get so many fun things inside of this store. They have a huge selection of assorted wind chimes, like this one here. Look at that, When Pigs Fly. You could even get some custom signs for your house. These all range in different prices, but you can get like the numbers for your house, some different things like your name, like Establish that one, 1980. That one is $95. Your custom signs are made here though for $100 a piece, but you can see like the actual blacksmiths at work. Like I said, you could do like a whole class. Next up though is Granny Ogle's Ham and Beans. We actually did a whole video here for our YouTube channel, but you can get another like special item here for Smoky Mountain Christmas. They have smoked sausage, potato cheese soup. That looks really delicious. Here's some of the different things like you can get here though, like your pork rind and pimento cheese dip, a meatloaf platter, the ham, beans, and greens. That's what Brandy had. That was really good. And you can also get some strawberry shortcake. This is actually too funny. Right over here in this pond area, you have like some duck decoys, and right in front of me, you have some actual ducks. Like, I wonder if they're gonna come up the steps. How fun is this? Some Dollywood theme park ducks hanging out by the duck decoys. I guess they're safe over here. That's really funny. And right across from that is a really fun, like almost like a little snow globe with some Christmas trees for Dollywood Parks and Resorts. So another one of those awesome photo ops. And again, the Christmas trees are lit. Next up though, let's head on over to Butterfly Strings Gift Shop. Check out some more different merchandise here at Dollywood. Right off the bat though, they have like a pressed penny machine on the outside. You can make some pressed pennies. They do have some clearance pairs of jeans and a whole little cart here. Looks like they have some Dolly Parton Funko Pops on clearance for only $10 a piece. Kind of showing some of the different items. Dolly's Heaven's Kiss lipstick exclusively sold here. Some Christmas ornaments and t-shirts. Here's some of the graphic t-shirts though with that heart design with the flowers. This one has like a big graphic with a Dolly with the big lettering. Next to that one is more of like a neon colored graphic t-shirt. You have a Dolly Parton's facsimile signature there at the bottom. They have a cool like retro design with Dolly with like big hair with all of like the different like groovy colors. And it's hard to be a diamond in a rhinestone world. This graphic t-shirt is $30. Again, it's covered in rhinestones. You have Dolly's facsimile signature. And then right underneath there is a really cool graphic t-shirt. It says Smoky Mountain DNA. Looks like you could even get some Elvis Presley graphic t-shirts. This one has the pink Cadillac, Graceland, and it says the King of Rock and Roll. That one's $25. You have the America Rocks shirt with the American flag with Elvis's signature. I like that a lot though, where he's like saluting. They have an adult-sized Tim McGraw graphic t-shirt. This one I do believe is $27. It says Back When at the bottom with the cowboy hat. And a whole bunch of assorted books you can get, like Sun Record Company, The Birth of Rock and Roll. We saw that actually over in Memphis. That is really cool. They have a Willie Nelson book, Elvis Presley, even a Wanda Jackson. Here's even some of the assorted Dollywood Loungefly. So this one is the brand new Christmas version with the red sequins. It's embroidered Dollywood with the gold hardware. These are all $90 a piece. They do have more of like a rainbow design. This one is embossed with the butterflies. It has the gold hardware and a very sparkly lettering for Dolly. That one is $90. Underneath there is almost like a vinyl record with Dolly's signature there on the front. That one's a big zipper compartment, but it is embossed with Dolly's signature for $90. I always like to check out the assorted baseball caps at this shop though. They always get a good selection of assorted like trucker hats. Look at all the rhinestones with Dolly. This one almost has like a little name badge on the front with the sparkles with the hot pink for Dolly. You have Raised on Dolly. So this one has like that rope design on the front. Everything's embroidered though, which is really cool. And here's some of the different pressed pennies you can actually get made though. Like they have a little guitar there with a microphone that says Dollywood. Some of the different attractions even though, like the River Rampage, that one's actually closed for the season. The water attraction, the lightning rod roller coaster pressed penny, and then one with Dolly's signature. Let's actually take advantage of some live music here at Dollywood. Appalachian Christmas. Look at this though. You can come out here, sit. They have some Christmas trees all lit. Let's take a seat and listen to some music. Another booth right outside of Mountain Laurel, home of quality goods, is another spot where you can get some delicious food. They have some pork belly skillet. Looks like you get some cornbread stuffing, mashed potato. Okay, so that's the stuffing stacker. Okay, got a little confused there. Underneath there is the pork belly skillet, and they do also have some chicken. Look at that, almost like a soup there with sausage. These look really delicious. Let's actually head on over to Mountain Laurel, home of quality goods. Check out some of the different merchandise they have. Here's a really cool adult size long sleeve shirt though. This actually has beadwork where it says Mary on the front. Let's see here, that one is $64. Looks like you got some snowflakes on the side with some sequins. Everything is decorated really nice though with these beautiful like Christmas trees. This whole section screams Dolly though. Look at the little reindeer. They're kind of covered in like some more of like sparkly silver. You got this little Christmas tree with the Christmas ornaments on. So many cool things though. Here's a little cookbook with Dolly Parton, Rachel Parton George cooking a year of meals. So that's a cool little cookbook you can purchase at this gift shop. Lots of different Christmas trees and different things though. Here's some nice like holographic signs you can purchase as well. Like they have this massive Santa Claus. This thing has to be like 5.5 feet tall. They have like Santa's head, some reindeer. They kind of have like this 3D effect to them. Looks like they have some Christmas trees, even some of these smaller size canvases. These actually do light up though, like you have all the twinkling lights there, the stars lit on top of the Christmas tree, but you can purchase all of these. They have Santa Claus with his little lantern that's flickering. Underneath there is a really cool one though, probably my favorite. Kind of reminds me of like the Dollywood Express, how they put the Christmas wreath on the front. You got like the smoke coming out the top with the tree itself. Of course, you can get a whole bunch of Dollywood specific Christmas items like these kitchen towels. There's no place like Dollywood at Christmas. They actually have like little frillies at the bottom. They have a couple different designs though. 'Tis the season at Dollywood with all of the ribbons. Underneath there we have Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood. Merry Dollywood Christmas. Then over here is like a really fun tote size bag I want to show you. This one has that same design, Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood. They actually have some really tall like straps there if you are doing like lots of shopping in the park. And it looks like underneath there is kind of like the matching throw pillow. These are a really soft design though with the same saying for Santa Claus is coming to Dollywood. Next up though, let's actually head on up the little hill to Mountain Blown Glass where you can get some demonstrations, make your own like blown glass Christmas ornaments, and they have a really awesome gift shop. Look at the fall leaves though changing colors. Just a beautiful area of the theme park. And right at the top of the hill is Mountain Blown Glass. Let's head on in though, check out some of the different merchandise, and we'll see if they're customizing any Christmas ornaments. So to make your own blown glass Christmas ornament, these are $49.99, and you have to be ages 6 years old and up. But like I said, this is a really cool thing to do. Like make your own Christmas ornament to take home with you at Dollywood. They actually have like all the little pellets with like all the different colors and sparkles. Like they have a couple different like yellow colors, some mixed designs. These would make really nice colors though for the holiday season, where you can pick your own colors to make your own Christmas ornament at Dollywood. Let's actually head inside the gift shop though and check out some of the things that are already made that you can purchase. Here's some really fancy little Christmas trees with all the little Christmas lights. So these are ornaments though. It has like the little presents at the bottom for $23. They do have like these smaller size trees though. They actually have like little separate ornaments like candy canes, snowmen, some Christmas packages, and some actual Christmas trees on top, which is really neat. A couple other things I do want to show you though. So here's another design with the Christmas tree. So that one's an ornament with the little bows there at the bottom. They do have all these trees though, literally in a bunch of different designs. The cool thing though, if you are coming here, like they have these boxed up, and this one actually lights up in case you are traveling though and you don't want anything to break. So many fancy ornaments you can get for the holidays though. Like look at the Christmas wreath with the flowers there with the ribbon. These are all like handmade. That one is $20. Looks like they have some cardinals down there at the bottom for $20 a piece. So many different versions though of the actual Christmas wreath. Like they have one here with Santa Claus. It says Merry Christmas on the inside. They do have one with like a little Christmas tree on the inside. I'm loving this though. Some really unique like handmade Christmas ornaments and a great selection of like different snowmen. Here's some really massive designs here on the back side though. So they do have a bunch of different size Christmas trees with all different colors. The ones underneath there actually have like a really good sized display base. Let's see the old price of Rooney. These are only $40 a piece, so not too bad for a really good sized tree. I'm loving all of the nutcrackers. Look at that, there's like a pink one, a nice bright red color. And of course, being at Dollywood, you have to check out some of the awesome butterfly pieces. So this is a cool statue with the butterfly. You have the little flower with the base. This one is $30. They do have like some smaller versions. Actually, it's like a little dangly charm there with the butterfly though. That one comes with the base for only $13. And they even have some colorful butterfly Christmas ornaments. They're calling this section of the theme park though Christmas Reflections. So this is more of like a little lagoon waterway where they do have some really nice Christmas trees like scattered throughout the center section where they do light these up at nighttime and it looks really incredible. Let's make our way throughout Market Square though, because you can purchase a bunch of different food offerings here with your 2025 tasting pass. So we'll check out some of the menus that they have on the outside. So right off the bat is Santa's Skillet Potatoes. So these are like your handmade chips that they do make here at Dollywood. Looks like there's like some cheese sauce and tomatoes on them. And they do have a holiday cranberry punch. That looks really delicious and festive for the holiday season. Definitely the big eye-catching thing on the opposite side of Market Square though is the massive Christmas tree for Christmas time. You got the big star on top and all of the Christmas balls on the bottom section. So these do actually light up at nighttime. Really cool to see though, either at daytime or nighttime at Dollywood. And yet another food booth with delicious offerings right outside of the Christmas tree. You can get some Christmas punch, buffalo chicken stuffed potato. We actually tried that with the tasting lanyard. You can get some creamy mushroom and chicken potato and some cinnamon sugar garlic nuts. This is definitely where a lot of the Christmas magic happens at Dollywood though. They have more of those massive Christmas ornaments over here, literally on either side of the walkway. This is also where the pumpkins were for Halloween and fall time, but now it's all Christmas ornaments and then like a forest of Christmas trees. Next up though, let's actually head inside Traditions Gifts and Apparel. Check out some of the merchandise inside here. They have a very festive holiday like wagon out in front and some Christmas graphic t-shirts with Santa Claus. So many nice adult-sized pullover sweatshirts though. This one is part of the Christmas collection. It says fa la 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 like a bunch of times on the front. This one is part of the Simply Southern collection for $50. They do have another one here with that pinstripe design. This one has Santa Claus embroidered with like a big patch on the front though. That one is really neat. But so many different items here, part of the Simply Southern collection. Merry and bright embroidered on the front of that one. Here is a long sleeve graphic t-shirt with a bunch of graphics with Santa for $40 a piece. And it looks like they even have some brand new tumblers. Look at the beadworking on this one with like the pearls and the rhinestones. This one definitely screams Dollywood. These are $50. And then right up ahead, how cool is this little set where you get the mug and the three-piece set here with the nail file. Actually has a bunch of nutcrackers. Even more Simply Southern graphic t-shirts. This has some cowgirl boots with holly berries. It says Christmas Club at the bottom. Let's see the old price of Rooney. That one is, let's see here, $27 for that. They do have a long sleeve shirt. This one has like a big Christmas tree on the back. The pink definitely screams Dollywood with a ribbon and bows. It does say Simply Southern Collection at the bottom. And they do have a really cool pullover hoodie. This one's just embroidered with some cowgirl boots on the front. And then going down the side, you have some cowgirl boots embroidered. Let's actually make our way over towards Lightning Rod. Check the posted wait time for that attraction. But right outside of Red's Drive-In, you can get burgers, wraps, French fries. They have that decorated really beautifully for Christmas with some blow molds of Santa Claus. You have some elves. And literally right over on the opposite side of that, check out this, let's see here, do the Jingle Bell Rock with the reindeer. You got some Christmas bells on the bottom, so some cool photo ops over here. Okay, so I'm actually just making my way over towards Lightning Rod, so it is currently open right now, but normally there's like that TV screen over on the right hand side where we'll share like the posted wait time. Looks like the screen is dark today, just like the other day, but Lightning Rod is open and operational. Normally everybody kind of like runs to this attraction as soon as the park opens though. Definitely one of the coolest roller coasters at Dollywood. Let's actually make our way over towards the Dolly Parton experience, where you can actually tour one of Dolly Parton's tour buses. Really cool, completely complimentary with your ticket. It doesn't look like there's literally any line to get inside that today. And then over here, like this whole area is very, very quiet today by the Dolly Parton experience. But you're gonna see lots of things decorated really beautifully for Christmas time, like these street posts with the ribbon and the garland. I love this section of the theme park. Also over this area is one of our personal favorite Christmas shows. You can see Heidi Parton's Christmas to Remember. The show times are at 12, 2, and 4 p.m. You'll just come over here by the Dream Song Theater, come over to the left-hand side and get in line. But that is a really nice Christmas show. And of course, definitely take a moment to take your picture right in front of the awesome Christmas tree. All of the pink tones. This is also lit during daytime, but looks really special at nighttime. Another one of those awesome photo ops for the holidays at Dollywood. Even the street posts here are decorated really beautifully for the holiday season. Get a load of these butterflies that they have mounted. There's all like little twinkling lights on the inside. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's always a pleasure coming out to Dollywood Theme Park, checking out all of the newest happenings. They have so much brand new merchandise right now. You can never go wrong with some good Christmas shows at a theme park, and they are celebrating Smoky Mountain Christmas. Just the perfect way to spend our Black Friday, just taking in everything they have to offer. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our channel, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.